Howdy folks, it's not Jay, and do I have a treat for you? Well, it's a treat for me. As you may or may not know, USS Texas BB-35 is currently in dry dock as she is getting some much needed love and repairs to be able to continue to just exist, and is my absolute favorite battleship of all time. Sure, they're bigger, sure, they're stronger, sure, they're prettier, but there's just something about Texas. Besides me growing up there, there's just something about U.S. Texas. And one of our viewers, E4 Airman, Walt, sent me this kit. Walt, thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, I can't get my camera to go up any higher, so I can't get the entire box in. But here it is. It's 1/700th scale by Trumpeter. The box art is beautiful. I love that shot. I like it a lot. She's going to be a pretty good sized ship, over 24 and a half centimeters long. She's going to be almost 5 centimeters wide. She's got over 480 parts. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the box. Got her silhouette there. Just classic dreadnought lines. And of course, give it a little bit of history there. So there you go. On the other side, got the top-down view showing the OS2U Kingfishers. And telling us that it's not a toy. So let's go ahead and break into this sucker. First off, we've got the instruction manual on how to assemble it. Gives you the parts lists right there. And then, of course, all the assembly. How to put it all together. Ending up on the 12th page, putting all the sub-assemblies together. Because basically what you do is you build up the sub-assemblies and put it all together at the end. So I like that. I like that a lot. It does come with photo etched brass pieces. That's gonna add a nice touch to it. Here are those Kingfishers we talked about. Looks like those are going to go together pretty easy. And how to paint everything. And this is the paint scheme that she is going to be painted in. She had been painted in before she got moved to dry dock, and this is how she's going to be painted up when she gets put back out for display. Which looks like it's probably going to be somewhere in Galveston. Both Beaumont and Baytown couldn't get their act together, and the Battleship Texas Foundation decided to pull their names out of the running, leaving just Galveston left. So there are 5 of these sprues, and what these sprues are is, if you can't tell, this is the main turrets, the 14-inch gun turrets. Those are the top, the bottom, and then of course you've got, for some of them you need to have for the B and the X turret, you're going to have the raised area, and then the rest of these are either the 5-inch guns or the 20mm Orculons, or just other little stubby bits that are going to go along the deck. And there, like I said, there's 5 of these sprues. Then you've got this sprue here, which is going to be the main superstructure. Here's the hull, so you can see the size that it's going to be. It's going to be a good sized ship. Now it is just waterline. There is no there's no below the water on the hull. For me, that's okay. It's going to be displayed in that fashion anyway. Here is the main deck. And then more superstructure parts. What's kind of cool is they've the fighting tops. You don't have to put those together. They are cast in this fashion, so that's kind of cool. And of course, you got some decals here. So with a couple American flags, it's hard to see, but that says Texas right there. That goes along the back of the stern of the ship. It's got some roundels for the fighters, or not the fighters, but the float planes. So yeah, it's a nice looking kit. This will get put together during a future Not J builds. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm not going to rush it. It may be part of several episodes of Not J builds, because I do not want to rush through this at all. I want to take my time. It's also going to be, I'm also going to paint it on the Not builds. So now I say that I'll probably do a good base spray on it first. But yeah, this is going to be a ship that I want to take a lot of time on to make it look good. So again, E4 Airman Walt, thank you so much for my USS Texas BB-35 from Trumpeter. Good looking model. So be on the lookout for it on the show. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.